Alright, this is the part B of today's video, but probably I'm just gonna be setting it right here into 0 because I'm just gonna be muting for this volume out. So after you return back into the racing hub, it will be containing for more loads as well. It will be taking for another 5 minutes, or I'll be taking for another 5 minutes, as it took around for here for loading and around for the screen. So it's 145 assets remaining. Or else, this isn't going to be very good around here. And many of these assets have just loaded completely. Now, next thing, I'm just going to be going to load out for the highway race. I think I'm just going to be going back into the classic Tokyo as well. Now, I'm probably very sure that the loads have just gone a little bit faster as well, but we have still worth it as well. We have many more assets to go, and a little bit big assets are just going to be taking for a very long time for just about here. So, if I'm just going to be skipping around for loading and about for this one, this is absolutely going to be very cursed as well. So, this is the part B of this part. Now, I'm going to be very sure, let's just going to be talking about for this map. So, if that map loads out here for quickly, let's just get right here to classic Tokyo as even possible. So let's just gonna be traveling around here, and let's check the all tiers of the dealership. I'm actually in the level 14, so looks like this is a test stage. In-game money progress are subject to restart any of these points. So if that game updates, the assets will be setting to more and more like these things. Let's get right here to dealership. Now, let's just gonna be to try to do so, even before this isn't actually gonna be very quick as well. Now, I'm just gonna be going all the way up here into this very one moment. So, I actually that we're gonna be going up to this well, and despite never gonna be seeing for about for this moment. And of course, I'm gonna be going around here nearby the Tokyo, staying on the left side of the road. Probably this is gonna be taken for about for this only like these more for about for this one. I'm gonna be taking about for the 5th gear to 6th gear. I'm actually never gonna be dead for about for this one. So if I'm just gonna be taking around to get some cars of these ones, the assets may load so long that I ever expected. Now I shouldn't be able to get for police for about for this moment. So I got for a clockwise lap times as well, using for press G to get all the way for lap times as well. So how many laps? We have 53 laps totally driven, only like these things as well, that is just going to be jumping all the way out here. So that must be for Asako Nikahura. So looks like welcome to Takahashi Motors. So how can we buy some cars? So looks like we're gonna be going inside of this motor dealership. We got an actually for Toyota Supras. It requires for level 40 for this one. So I'm gonna be scrolling down, and we got new cars we got driven for this one. Where's the Mustang? I'm gonna be buying for the Ford Mustang for just about here. We have own Toyota Supra Mark IV. We got level 14, and about for this moment. And looks like a level 40 has been required. Still has a level 14. If I'm just going to be reaching out for a level 14 for a very long time, which is its matrix about for taking for this very long time, and because since its matrix is going to be making the movie for about for this one, and level 40 is going to be required in about for this one, because I managed to play Midnight Racing in a long time and about for just as well. What about the brand new Pontiac GTO, or Pontiac Trans Am, or Pontiac like these things, or just going to be going for Can-Am for just a little bit for this one. So without further notice, we have a more likely Ford Mustangs as well. Wait, did I just chosen Nissan as well? So we have some... Wait, this isn't really Ford as well. So we got Ford Escort as well. So that isn't modifiable for as well. So last Christmas we had absolutely gonna be using for Bodykits. Last Christmas that recently added Bodykits, and at the 4th of July that Mustang is gonna be turned into Celine Mustang. So if I'm just gonna be buying this Mustang, but if I'm just gonna be very costing around for here, I got 12 million yens in the bound for this one. But probably this is not Brazil Paints as well. So probably there must be Aston Martins available. I need to pretty load about for this moment. So we got one Aston Martin. And the level 40 is gonna be required for this one. So just load probably if I'm not gonna be doing so in the bound for this one. So I got 12 million. And I wasn't able to get cost around here. We got one Renault. And we need to do so. As we load out Aston Martin, this is where I'm gonna be actually on wanted to buy in around for do something in around for just what is next. I'm gonna be getting a BMW for this one, and I'm not pretty sure that we're gonna be doing for about for top speeds and greater handling in about for this moment. We have already buying for the BMW M4 or M6. Or literally just own the BMW M6 as well. We never eventually got a Ferrari. So if I'm just gonna be trying to buy an Aston Martin, unfortunately not. I got 14,000. Now let's just try to buy the Ford Mustang after the 4th of July. So I recently that we're gonna be getting half. Perhaps I'm probably wanted to do so recently if I'm just gonna be buying for the Ford Mustang as well. Now looks like it's gotta be a better top speed. Now it looks like I'm gonna be buying for a very first time. Now I'm required for much more dollars as to do so. And then what about the Chevrolet? Chevrolet Camaro Bodykits as well. I cannot believe it. Now, if I'm just gonna be going to buy this vehicle, it will be taking for a very long time. We have already purchased for one vehicle. And let's exiting for this thing. So looks like if I'm just gonna be remove the vehicle in the garage, let's just swap the car, and it looks like we got a level 0 for the Ford Mustang. So let's just gonna be spawn the Ford Mustang as always. I don't think it's gonna be load for too much long. Somebody has just left the game. Now let's just try for a Mustang for a very first time, and let's just hear the volume. And it looks like this car is absolutely pretty loud as hell. So I'm just gonna be doing it about for this moment. So let's just hear again. And again for about for this one. So I won't hear for this one, but probably this Mustang is gonna be very loud. And he got stuck for about here as possible. So I'm just gonna be jumping in around for this vehicle. But I'm sorry about for this. It is gonna be for taking for very much long. I'm gonna be going for American Superstar. Now let's check it very, very loud. This sounds like really Red Devil for just about killing us for a long time. And it has supercharger. Now this is gonna be very loud as to do so, but the first time I wanted to use like this one. After Independence Day is over, we have to do something kind of a limited body kits around here. So I'm gonna be getting around for this dealership. I got 5.7 million yens around here. Even though I'm just gonna be getting so blind around here. Now I love this to sound like this one before. It's low pitch amount at this moment. I cannot believe that we're going to be executing for this highway. As I was saying, I'm going to be escaping from Chicago, Illinois. So probably it was eventually Tokyo as well. So I'm just going to be going back into the city on time. We got 5 gears. Alright, we got 6 gears. And probably we have engine upgrades available. It looks like the city is about to load in. And this car is literally going to be going out of control. Now, if there's a shutdown, it will be going to be for a very update for this game. Because it's not going to be very impossible to do like this one. This muscle got a recently more power. Is going to be going to buy like this one and buy more gripper tires as possible. So as you can see, we're going to be hitting around for this for our first level. Won't be going to be very possible as not even though. Now looks like we're just absolutely back into some Brazilopano road. This is not Brazilipanes as well. It's Tokyo, okay? Now let's just going to be going around for the gear 5. I recently going to be using for the right-handed drive as well. So I'm probably not just serving for the United States. After Independence Day is over, the limited of the Ford Mustang Bodykits is pretty much over. So even this is absolutely going to be going for about for the limited as well. We have for a Mustang limited bodykit of the Ford Mustang is perhaps what absolutely going to be to do like it was. If this isn't going to be doing what is over for this one. So I recently playing for Midnight Racing for so long. After it taking for so long for about for this day. And I cannot believe I'm so happy and about for this game. And looks like this is going to be very insanely awesome in about for this. Now we're just going to be leaving it about for the dealership. And now let's just going to be head for body modifications and tuning performance upgrades. Now it looks like this car needs it about for this more levels. And perhaps this vehicle is not going to be doing for about for this one suitable for this one. I'm going to be really happy for you guys. And mini lads and power parfait viewers. No, looks like I just gonna be going for about from here, especially for cookie runners too. I just recently loved this one. So I'm just gonna be turning off the engine as much, and I don't want to really buy for any kinds of tuner cars anymore. Let's just jump out of the vehicle and let's teleport into the body shop as well. So let's just gonna be entering for the body tuners as well. So as you can see, for a body shop, for many things available, and it looks like the rims available, check as possible. Now we have already buy for about for this one. We have one in cart. Now the first thing we're gonna be buy to do about for this one, if we're gonna be loaded about for some or other kinds of tires, let's turn into something like Razor Callahan. Now I'm probably really hurting about for this one, so if I'm just gonna be holding to purchase, back to shop, and we have any kinds of these liveries. Now the first livery is gonna be available for this time, and because I'm probably not sure, that is the GT500. Now I'm pretty probably, because it's just gonna be going for a pop down for so many mods as well. Because if I'm pretty possibly that we're gonna be doing livery. Oh, we got police officer! Looks like we just gonna be doing it about for the body modifications. Oh, I'm gonna be buying for 100,000 yens and about for this one. And because it looks like, if this is actually gonna be pretty work, looks like body kits are now available with about for these things as well. We have French. Now looks like we got anything in about for this one. The OEM using it about for this one. Now I watch out for just about for just gonna be going on. Now looks like it must be Razor Callahan, and probably it must be a dragster, and that isn't for a limited body kits as well. We got for a police cruiser in here, and looks like we got all of these things. As I swear, even not gonna be very impossible in about for this one. So I'm just gonna be choosing it around for here, and won't be able to discard changes. Now, if I'm just going to be choosing all the way down into our baddest body kit as well. Now, looks like let's just turn here or him into a Mustang body kit as well. Let's just going to be modifying the back of this vehicle. After this is absolutely going to be very so great. This is very awesome that I ever expected. Now, the rooftop is absolutely going to be using for default. Now I'm probably using for something kind of just a little bit. It continues around for loading and about for this screen. Now looks like that must be for about for this one for a slide holds as well. So I'm just going to be using default. Now still using, we have side cuts as well for just about for here. Side skirts we have possibly return into some kind of a red body as well. We got here for about him, or this is probably what is gonna be to do like this him. So if this is gonna be using for a French Sport. I love some other kinds of modifications. I'm gonna be choosing the red body because that Mustang turns into a ridiculous street racer as well. Now watch, the Mustang is gonna be going for around for this left. Now looks like even for our front skirts, it looks like it's gonna be to do like this one. So the first thing it is gonna be to do like this thing, or very much as well. It's gonna be turned into a wide body as well. Another one for our side skirts. Now I'm probably not sure that we're gonna be using for decaled high white skirts as well. So this is absolutely returned into a Ford Mustang, ridiculously, very ridiculous as well. So let's just gonna be using for the bases, and I watch out for as well. So if it's wide body for this front bumper, this is gonna be a little bit perfect, and very perfect as even possible. So as you can see for this French Sport, and it looks like we just gonna be a turn about for a V8 muscle. Wait, where's the engine is gonna be about to going on? So this is the Ford Mustang. What I just actually what to do. Now this is the Shelby Performance, but only like these things is absolutely gonna be using for default. Now I'm just gonna be probably what that I use. This is that I just gonna be going to love like this one. So probably it's pretty gonna be using for the OEM. Now it's absolutely pretty like a muscle car as well. So it's a muscle car, which is probably to do like this one, and the roof scale is gonna be using for a police car, for police cruisers. Now we're just gonna be turning it something like it else, and we have many of these dollars is not even possible as well. So we have a police cruiser red body as well, so you can actually turn into a police cruiser as well. And what about the side skirts? And what about the firearms, as they're gonna be going down for even much longer? And I'm just gonna be pretty to say thanks for watching. Now this is gonna be almost looking perfect about for this one. So we have to exit shop, and I'm probably not sure this is the end of this video as well. So let's just gonna be leaving out of here, but probably that is all for this video for in the 4th of July Independence Day, because next time we will upgrade in about for this vehicle next time as always. Thanks for watching in about for this video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be see you all next time. If I just return to Midnight Racing, that will load for under 5 minutes as well.